for 11 years. So this is the longest thing that I have done in my adult life. That's how I know, because I don't feel like quitting. Are there tough days? Some days I'm like, man, this shit ain't working. Just woo. Ugh. But that song, "You'll Never Put More on You Than You Can Bear," I never. I mean, I have listened to a lot of gospel music in the last 11 years and throughout my life because I'm a Christian and that's my thing. I'm not telling you that's what you need to do. I'm telling you that's how I get to and through everything that has ever taken place for me. But every now and then, just when you think, man, I don't know about this, there is a sign. And you all ain't gonna believe the sign that is today. How we got to your three brains. I'm about to tell you. Watch this. So this is my amazing book, Real Leaders Wear Pink. If you do not have a copy, you need to go to Amazon and get your copy if you plan on holding yourself personally accountable. Haven't decided again yet if I'm going to be selling copies of my book again, but I do know that it is available to you back on Amazon because Regina has her copy. Now, in my book, on the beginning of it, right here, let me read to you what it says. So it's an introduction, and then we're in the realistic section. And it says, the first step, because initially I was calling them pink leadership. The first step to pink leadership is to be realistic. Realistic leadership is honest leadership, and it requires you to lead from three areas: your head, your heart, and your gut. Your head tells you what to do. Your heart keeps you human. Your gut keeps you safe. When you stay in tune to these three areas, you will be effective. Okay, I'm going to say that one more time. Your head, your heart, and your gut. Now, I was on Pinterest yesterday. I told you all, I think I've told you, I know I've said it on other videos, that I have been attempting to make all of my social medias, the For You page, Discover, and Explore, all of them, whatever they're called on each platform, nothing but neuroscience and brains. And I have to train the algorithm. And so I've trained it on Instagram. TikTok is not TikTok is not minding, but it's also on Pinterest and somewhat on LinkedIn. So yesterday I was on Pinterest. If you go to my Pinterest page, I actually have BrainWorks, a board that I put all the brain information in. Y'all are not going to believe what graphic I saw yesterday. You have three brains. Watch this. Your head, your heart, and your gut. Now, I wrote this in 2008, published it in 2009. This is the first thing that you open to after the introduction of why I ended up writing this book to begin with. It's the first thing. Renee, if you want to look at your book, you can see. Nola, if you want to grab your book, it is the first thing. So what is my point? My point is, when you are on the path to doing what you actually came here to do, there will be signs. Steve Jobs said that dots will connect. So keep going. Your head, your heart, and your gut. I wasn't studying the brain in 2008, 2009. I literally was working at Frito-Lay. That's how my book started. So now I know that I am on the path that was designed for my life. Years and years. You're talking, what is that, 15, 16, some odd years later, 16 years later, 16, 17, depending on what time of year it is. And now, the three brains, your head, your heart, and your gut, literally are neurological attached to it. So that's how I know I'm doing what I came here to do. Because if I hadn't have made the decision and I had just kept letting Pinterest show me all the little AI cats and everything dancing and all of that, and didn't put my foot down and say, look, I'm tired of looking at all this shit that has nothing to do with what I'm working on. I am working on neuroplasticity, neurogenesis, and how it connects to real leadership. And lo and behold, I'm stopping, waiting for Nola to come out, tell me what I need to do. And I'm on Pinterest uploading something, and bada boom, bada bing, there it is. The three brains. That's what you're looking for. When they say it's going to be signs of wonder, that's what you're going to be doing. So if you got a bunch of signs that don't match what's happening on the inside, you're doing the wrong damn thing. And it don't matter how much money is attached to it and how much prestige and power and influence. It is super cool. And I'm doing everything I can not to be extremely emotional right now. So it's good that I'm tired because I got to focus on what I'm saying. But you don't understand. When I wake back up after my nap, I'm probably going to dance a jig. I'm going to dance a jig. The three brains. And it's literally the first thing that I say in